what's the one piece of advice you would give it to your younger self?
โอ้ย
Yo, what up, guys? It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna do my first gym session today. So let's get ready. Yo, just finished my morning session. We'll start with a couple of drill rounds, working on the legs today, and then we're straight up into the sparring session. Today we did like 6 rounds sparring, and I didn't expect we're gonna spar today. Whew. Man, I feel really good. Really feel like I'm in Thailand, you know, training in the morning and training in the evening. So now I'm gonna go back home, shower, and eat my breakfast, and study for a little bit, take a nap, and get ready to the evening section. Woo. Well done, man. Yo, guys, just finished my morning session. Feels so good. Feels strong, man. And I thought I'm just gonna back straight up to my home, but I'm really honored that I met a guy in my gym. He's a really successful entrepreneur. So he actually invited me to a coffee shop right now, and we're gonna have a little coffee together. So I'm gonna interview him and ask him a couple questions, couple advice of how to become successful, you know. So man, I'm really excited. Let's go. Yo, what up, guys? So me and Dan, we just finished our Muay Thai training, and I'm so glad that I have a chance to interview him right now in a coffee shop. And can you please introduce yourself briefly?
My name is Daniel Pozo. I'm digital marketing consultant. Sean and I met at Muay Thai Academy. Great guy. Super happy to know him. So yeah, I've been working in digital marketing for probably over 15 years now, and I work right now consulting, helping businesses kind of manage their advertising, manage their website, specifically performance marketing, so Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram advertising, a little bit of SEO, and yeah, I work remotely for the most part. Right now we're working at Parallel 49 on Main Street, so it's kind of nice to be able to enjoy the city of Vancouver.
Yeah, great vibe.
Great vibe, and at the same time be able to do some work and make some money. So it's nice right after training, come down here and work. I spent a lot of time traveling around to South America, Thailand, training in Thailand. That was cool. So the fact that I'm a remote worker, I'm able to travel. It's need my laptop, internet connection, and I'm able to really just, work from anywhere. So one of the big things to take advantage of, especially now, to be able to take advantage of the remote kind of digital nomad lifestyle.
Great. And you're a part-time athlete, right? You train Muay Thai for over a decade and also Jiu-Jitsu, right?
I don't know if I would consider myself an athlete, but I guess maybe part-time, super casual. Muay Thai is more recent, so I've been doing that for more regularly for the last, I would say, 6 months a year. So before that, it was more casual, maybe like once a week, sometimes not even once a week. But I've been training jiu-jitsu for over 10 years now. That's been probably it was my main focus. Now that I'm getting older, I'm 46 now. It's definitely hard on the body. So I'm a 4-stripe purple belt and should be black belt by now if I was training more regularly, but it's super hard on the body. So I'm training really part-time, maybe like right now, once a week, twice a week, with more focus on Muay Thai. So definitely love training Muay Thai. It's one of probably one of my favorite hobbies right now. It's for fitness, for fun, socializing. That's how we met. That's super cool.
Yeah.
So I just love the lifestyle too. Just being able to go train in like other countries, and yeah, I think for me right now, focusing more on Muay Thai, a little bit of Jiu-Jitsu on the side, and then I like to go to the gym, cycling, like we were talking about, a little bit of running. So really staying active, especially the fact that I work in digital marketing. I'm sitting at my computer the majority of the day. So to be able to do active things, it really keeps my body healthy, and it helps, prolong my life, I would imagine. Yeah, just to keep your body strong and healthy.
Yeah. I met Dan this actually we just met Dan this Monday, and since then I met him like 5 days in a row in different places. So
that
that's
was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, we were just talking about that, how we went. I go to Minoru gym in the morning, 6 o'clock. I try to go most days that I'm not training Muay Thai. So yeah, I go to the morning classes at Muay Thai Academy Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the other days that I'm not going to train there, I'll go to Minoru in the morning. So I just so happened to bump into Sean at Minoru as I was parking my car. He was going to go for a run, and the chances of that happening, I don't know, it's pretty slim. So I think that the universe. This is one thing I notice about life too. Is like sometimes things just happen. Like you'll meet someone and then you'll meet them again somewhere randomly, completely randomly, but it's like the chances of that happening is almost like 1 in a million.
insane.
And just like I was telling you, like my friend that I just bumped into, so we just reconnected after a long time for different reasons, and we went to the Whitecaps game, and it just so happened that he was sitting 2 rows right in front of me, and like the chances of that happening is like almost 1 in 50,000, because there's like 50,000 seats in BC Place, and he just so happens to be sitting like right there. So it's like, yeah, we met up again. He's actually working at this coffee shop right now too. So it was super cool, like just being able to connect with people, and then the universe kind of brings you together to tell you signs like, oh, maybe there's something there. Maybe there's opportunities or friendship or whatever it is. It's like, but that was crazy that happened to both of us at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask Dan 3 really simple questions for young people who trying to be successful, who trying to be, stay disciplined. All right. So the first question: what's the one piece of advice you would give it to your younger self?
Okay, so I'm 46. I still think I'm young. How old are you?
23 this year.
23. Okay, I'm twice your age.
Twice, like literally double my age. That's insane. That's
okay,
insane.
so yeah, put things into perspective. So yeah, I think right now, so your question is, what is the advice I'd give to my younger self?
It's one piece of advice you would give it to yourself. What would it be?
Okay. The biggest thing right now that comes to mind is really living for yourself. I think in life, a lot of times people tend to live based on what they think other people want, or maybe to please other people. And the biggest piece of advice I would give my younger self, and anyone that's young, maybe like in their 20s, 30s, pretty much at any age, there's a lot of times where people, they don't even grow out of this. It's like, really, it might sound selfish, but you want to live for yourself. You want to live to make yourself happy, not just to please other people. And the decisions that you make in life, especially when you're young, you have to think about what your life will look like in, let's say, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, and are you going to be happy with the life that you created? So always keep that in mind. It's like, no matter what it is, like the field that you go into, are you becoming an accountant because you want to become an accountant, or because your parents want you to become an accountant? Or are you doing, I don't know, figure skating because, or violin is a good example. Are you doing it because your parents want you to do it, or because you actually want to do it? When you're a kid, sure, your parents, they're the ones that decide for you. But once you reach a certain age, like let's say 18 and above, you should be old enough to be able to make your own decisions. So that's why it's important as you become an adult to really make the decisions for yourself, really think deeply on what it is that you want to accomplish in your life, like do some goal setting, create your vision board, whatever you need to do to really understand, okay, what I want in my life, who do I want to be as a person, and make the decisions that you know will make you happy, not just making the decisions to make other people happy.
Wow,
That's the biggest thing.
that's a really, really good advice.
Yeah.
And next question. Is there any time that in your life stage you ever doubt yourself, and how did you like overcome those like dark minutes?
Great question. I think there will never be a time where you don't doubt yourself. I think that's human nature, is that mental health, mental strength is such an important part of life in general. And I don't know anyone that's really mastered that. Is that everyone will doubt themselves. There's always people criticizing. You're always going to hear either other people or yourself, just the negative self-talk. Like, I don't think that ever goes away. It's just more of a matter of how you control it and then how you deal with those kind of situations. So for me, a big part was surrounding myself with people that are more positive, that lift you up as opposed to bring you down, that really help add value to your life. That's a huge thing. Also, focusing on your mental health in a positive way, because I think a lot of times people, they'll seek escapes for the challenges that they have in life, or let's say they have a lot of problems. They'll start drinking, they'll start smoking a lot of weed, just kind of forget about the problems. But that doesn't really solve the problem. You have to solve those problems in order to kind of, overcome that challenge. And with mental health, it's like, okay, you can start drinking if you're depressed, but that's not going to change anything. You have to really, you can even use ChatGPT. Okay, what do I need to do to improve my mental strength and health? It's going to be meditation, physical activities, friendships, relationships, positive ones, health as far as nutrition. So all those things make a big difference. Like if you're going to eat McDonald's every single day and you feel like shit, of course you're going to feel like shit because you eat McDonald's every day. So if you want to have a healthy mind, you have to have a healthy body, you have to exercise, eat healthy, put positive things into your mind. So like lots of reading is a big thing. I read a lot of books. I don't actually read a lot of books. I listen to a lot of books. To be honest, I'm being honest. Yeah. Because like, who has time to read? I don't know.
Yeah,
I work a lot too, and I like to keep active. So I try to read at least 20 minutes, half an hour a day, like actual physical books. But then I listen to audiobooks probably like an hour a day, either when I'm at the gym, when I'm driving, just doing anything, washing the dishes. So putting those kind of positive things in your mind, like lots of self-help books, things that will improve your life in some way, your mental strength. And you can get lots of inspiration, especially now. Like when I was younger in my 20s, there was none of this. There was no YouTube, there was no social media. Maybe that's a good thing or bad thing, but there's no resources. There were no resources as there are now. Because here now you can find everything, especially with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So it really comes down to like finding those things that really add value to your life, improve your mental strength, your physical health, and it's all connected.
All right, so let's get to the last but not least question. So for people like me, 23 years ago or 20 years old, and just get out of school and don't know what kind of job I want to do, but what's the best way to start your own business, to like find your direction, like to get into your own business?
The best way to start your own business,
Or just find the direction?
I think so. A lot of people in business, you'll hear this advice is that you just have to start. Um, there was a quote, I think it was either Kobe or Michael Jordan. I can't remember which one it was, but it's like the quote was like, "I'm only great," something like this. "I'm only successful because I missed so many times," something like that. Whereas and it means that he's the best at what he does because he failed more than anyone else. And that's the thing, is like, if you have an idea for a business, or let's say, just keep to the business. If you have an idea for a business, just do it. Like, you have to do as much as you can to make it successful. Maybe you'll be successful, maybe you won't. But the thing is, you have to try, and then you'll learn so much from whatever that business is, either building connections, learning about whatever industry that you're learning about, and just being comfortable with failure. I think that's the key thing, is that if you don't try out of fear or out of, resources is one thing, because you have to have time, you have to have resources. If you have both of those things, you should just do it, because you shouldn't let fear prevent you from trying to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish in your life. So fail hard, fail fast, readjust, pivot, try different things, and the more you fail, the more success you're going to have in life. And that's the thing, is like, a lot of times you'll see people in business, it's like, oh wow, this guy's so successful, but you only see him where he's at now. You didn't see like the last 10, 15, 20 years when you had a bunch of other businesses that failed. So that's the thing, is that that's probably my biggest piece of advice, is really fail, try everything, try your best to make it successful, but if it doesn't become successful, try something else, pivot, and use whatever resources you have. Get advice from other people. Use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is amazing. Yeah, there's so much information online, so to give you some direction, guidance, and then if it doesn't work out, try something else. If that doesn't work out, try something else. And then after 100 times, eventually you're going to be successful. So it really just comes down to how persistent you are, how disciplined you are, and how comfortable you are with that failure. Because you're never going to win unless you try. So that's it.
Thank you. It's just like, so for example, I want to start my social media. So now I just try to interview guys like you. So I put in the action. Even I don't have a lot of views, but I'm gonna start keep posting like tomorrow. Keep posting every day.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. That's a really, really, really great answers, and I hope like everyone watching this video could learn from it and getting inspiration from it. Thank you, Dan.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Yo, guys, that was such a great interview, and I feel so grateful and lucky because my first interview is to interview a guy like Dan. Such a great and humble guy. That's the type of guy we need in this world. Trying always give advice to young people and trying to influence people around this world, make this world a better place, man. Really, really, thank you, Dan. So now I'm going just heading to my home, take a shower, rest a little bit, and do my meal prep, and take a little nap. After that, straight up to work, straight up to learning. Always keep progressing. And we still have a 2-session training at night, 1 session pad working, 1 session sparring, and then back home, stretching, relax. Everything is in my mind. Whoa, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to edit my video today, bro. I'll see you later. Yo, guys, it's 3 p.m. I was supposed to get up 1 hour ago, but it took me a while to fall into sleep because I was too excited about everything. But you know, the sun is out. You know, what a good day. And straight out to work, man. Let's go. Yo guys, it's 11 p.m. right now and I just finished my editing. It took me around like 3 hours, but it's definitely worth it. And I hope I can feel more in the future. You know, now I'm going to sleep and tomorrow is gonna be another day full of action. And I'm really excited because tomorrow is a special day. Our champion in our gym, Patch, is gonna defend his pound for pound #1 featherweight kickboxing world championship. So I'm going to gym and everybody's gonna pull up rooting for Patch. You know, I'll support Patch for my life. Such a humble guy and legend. Well, anyway, thanks for watching guys. If you like my video, please drop a comment and please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, just drop a comment below or send me a DM. I'll reply you guys. And I hope you guys can learn as much as you can. I hope you guys can have some takeaway from my video. Well, love.